I did the same exercises since 1986 before social media time.
Why do we even exercise with children?
They will later be much more stronger, healthy. They will have very good coordination.
Hey, they're resilient. They like to be like playing around and moving around and be thrown around and all these things. It's fun for them.
She was 3 years old when I clambered up from rope.
How do you actually ensure the safety in the classes?
I always move very safely.
What are the exercises that people can start with at home?
Legs, this kind. Blah, 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 blah.
So, who are you?
Hello, hello everybody.
Welcome.
I am Vello Vaher, Estonian contortionist and acrobatic teacher. Most important to me, it's that I am America's Got Talent season 11. It was in 2016 quarter finalist. And I have 5 children, all already adults. And I am still married with my wife, with mother of my children, almost 40 years.
Oh, wow.
And I have 5 grandchildren. And we all doing acrobatics or sport. One of my daughter is actress in Germany, Berlin, and we like Estonian circus family.
And you said almost 40 years, but almost 40 years you've been also teaching kids, or like not even kids, but infants and babies.
Yes,
And
in 1986, I started to train my own children when they were in baby age. And I started more earlier than early. And in 1991,
exercises with little kids.
I wrote books.
Can you see that as well?
Yes.
There's
And-
2 books there in Estonian. We are trying to convince.
It's in Estonian language.
Yeah, but we're trying to convince you to have an English one as well.
And it's in 2002.
Mhm.
And here is very nice book how to train and how the babies must hold. And when we are doing here, my baby gymnastic lessons, we start warm-up exercises, doing very easy exercises. Lesson, it's 45 minutes, as you know.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how we got to know
Yeah.
you, right? We came with our back then 3-month-old Oscar
Yes.
to your first class, and he immediately loved it, and I did as well because he slept for 4.5 hours afterwards. What inspired you, for the first time, to start training with the babies?
I started wrestling when I was 13, and I was very good. I like still every day do acrobatics and gym exercises, but I thought that suddenly I not started more early, and I think that when I will have children, I start train them already, and then I started to found different exercises how to create new methodics for babies, and very very good results. And also I did at home like swimming and underwater and everything, this kind of exercises.
Because you combine a couple of different methods, right? There is
Yes.
like yoga. Can you walk me through it? Like, what was it? What the methodologies are that you actually are combining?
I think I was in Estonia first who did acrobatical breakdance.
Okay.
And also yoga positions, and I mix always different styles like fitness, athletics, and everything, and a lot of exercises. What I can do is a little baby, maybe it's the same exercise, a little bit with different form. I can do you.
Yes, as we saw just now earlier.
Or who more weight than myself. And I like to mix everything, ballet and everything. And
to create connections.
To connection, yes. And everywhere look like here is out of windows cherries. Like in Washington D.C. there are cherries, and I always like saw connections.
You put a lot of stunts and tricks and everything you do on Instagram as well, that you do yourself and you do with children, and you're getting quite a bit of attention there. And there are also, when you scroll through them, not everyone thinks that this is the best thing you can do with children. Some comments are pretty mean. So it's like, let's talk through this. Why do we even exercise with children like this? Why do babies need to do this at their age? Why is it good for them?
I thought that my own children and also maybe 4,000-5,000 children who visited my classes, they will later be much more stronger, healthy. They will have very good coordination, and later their parents said that they will be best football player or best basketball player or wrestler or swimmer everywhere. They have very good like coordination, and they are smart. People afraid that it's like damage some brain or something.
Like a shaken baby syndrome.
Yes, but it's like when drunk people and nervous people doing something for their children that quiet. But I never did this kind of exercises. I always move very safely. Each movement is very, very controlled. And lot of children, when they grow up, they play good chess or very good in mathematics. Some wrote poetry, and they are smart. And a lot of parents came to my class with their third or fourth children, because they thought that my children who just now 14 and 12 years old, they are smart, they are better than others, and we must train them already.
What I can really see is that when Oscar is in the class, he's focused. He's very, very focused on what he's doing. And when I was doing the exercises with you just now, I was overthinking some of the things, which I think babies don't do. So they are just sharpening their focus when they're doing the exercises. And that's what I think that maybe like it's really good and beneficial for their brain.
It's definitely neurostimulation. They're getting like new inputs, testing new things, learning to trust themselves and us parents and everything. After the first class or during the first class when I was here, I was afraid to hold Oscar properly. It's like, he was a 3-month-old. I didn't know how to handle him, how to hold him. I thought he's fragile, and when I drop him, he's gonna break or like. Okay,
I mean,
not drop
he
him.
would. Don't drop him.
Okay, I'm not, badly worded. But I felt like if any wrong move that I do, he's gonna break or I'm gonna drop him. I didn't trust myself. I didn't know how to handle him, and I guess like this, my lack of trust will also come across to him. But during the class, after the class, I realized like, hey, they're resilient. They like to be like playing around and moving around and be thrown around and all these things. It's fun for them. He was like smiling constantly. And this gave me the confidence to really, really handle him with care, obviously, with soft hands, everything. But it's like just the confidence, and it's a real relationship builder as well, has been for us.
Maybe you can tell us, like, how do you actually ensure the safety in the classes? Because I'm pretty sure that a lot of parents would question this.
A lot of grandmothers and grandfathers or physiotherapists or doctors visited also my classes. And even maybe at home, they like scary or watch videos. But when they visited my classes, they saw how we start. We're doing
proper warm-up, right?
Like 10-15 minutes very easy warm-up exercises. So we start very slowly. But if I will post this videos in Instagram, people will, boring. Nobody will watch this. And it's not for views. Some people said, now I...
You're risking the children for views.
Yeah. But I did the same exercises since 1986, before social media time. I always it's I did everything, but in this time I didn't have like iPhone or something, and just now I share my experience, and also my daughter, oldest daughter. Like I said, I have son and 4 daughters. Oldest daughter have 3 sons, and her Instagram account Acrobatics.
Mm-hmm.
She has already over 400,000 followers, and she teach very nicely, like gently. I am man and do a little bit more like
Rough
harder
around the edges.
because I work with my body also harder. Some people think too harder. For example, I hang it with my neck. I hold at 106 kilos. It's around 230 kilograms,
Pounds, yeah.
pounds. And I hang with my teeth. And I love push-ups. And
So that's your favorite exercise,
Yep.
right?
It's my favorite exercise, and I like to do everywhere, every places, with fingers or with clap or everywhere. And my principle was like when I did wrestling. So my coach said, for example, you must do 20 push-ups. I always did 21, one more, because I wanted to be stronger than you. But normally, everybody did 19, because coach can't account everybody. And some people did 20. Now I think people who doing 19, he's thief. Who doing 20, he is slave or make services for coach. But I do everything. 21 or 31 or 51, or now I did
Always
even
one
in
more.
my age 101 push up, everything to me. And it's my philosophy that I train my body to me, not to you, and always with baby. I not post for get some views. I just want to share my experience.
So you've raised 5 children of your own, then also grandchildren, and you've trained all of them following these same things, right? You've developed this whole thing, training your own children and raising them. So what are your tips in raising resilient children and strong children, like for young parents out there?
I did with my own children, with each 5 children, every single day, 5 years, without vacances or holidays, every single day. You can of course do once in week or two times in week, but you must educate your children, and not only physically. Play music. I try to teach chess, because my brother is a chess teacher in different Estonian schools. I play also very well chess, and teach languages, everything, and you must educate, not just eat fast food, drink sugar drinks. When children cry, take porn. You can scroll in social media. and we must make better persons.
Yeah, we also grew up like climbing on stuff and, like climbing on the door frames and stuff like that. Children don't do that today anymore. They're always like on their phones. And so it's very nice to come to the class here and see like the children who are actually.
And as you really put emphasis on movement a lot, that children love and they need to move. And this being here in this class also, I guess, gives parents a lot of confidence in letting their children move and discover and do things for themselves.
Yeah, like our son, for example, learned accidentally crawled out of the chair, and he hates to be like locked in. Like I guess these kids don't like to be like confined within certain things. Like he hates the the car seat, and the chair at home. So he like learns to climb out, and he's only like not even 6 months, and he knows how to do it
And
safely.
and like I said, one of my child hanged in age 5 days with own fingers. But later, my oldest daughter, Lemby, she was 3 years old when clambered up from rope.
Mm-hmm.
One of my daughter, Linda, did 5 pull-ups exactly in fifth birthday. 5 pull-ups. Now my oldest daughter did pull-ups with 20 kilogram. It's 44 pounds, and other daughters also do with different stuff with like with weights, and they are strong and they are smart and healthy. And I don't know, is it good or not good? One daughter is absolutely vegan, and they speak about green world and healthy and healthcare and everything. We are smart, I think.
I guess there is a lot of fears around doing things with your baby and like putting them in harm's way. But training here, nobody's doing anything reckless. Everything is safe, everything is controlled, everything is smooth and easy. And we love our children, we love our kids, and we want them to grow up strong. So, what are some like misconceptions or the biggest misconceptions around training your babies?
For me, it's when people said that doctor said you can't hang children from hands. 100% agree, because you can't hang just so. But when a child or baby hang with own fingers, some other positions, you will give your index finger or little finger, but always when you're doing some exercises from hands, child must hang with on fingers as well.
Mhm.
Your fingers, like protect a little bit. But if you take so, even when I
If you would
catch
do it.
you, I can broke adult
Yeah.
people as well. But babies and children must hang with fingers. And for example, when they sit on my hand or stand on my hand, I never put to sit like you before 6 months, like,
Mhm.
and wait 1 hour, like so, and now they sit and watch, for example, some movie or. But when child sit on my hand 5 seconds, maybe she only 1 month, 2 months, I fix baby's spinal, and everything is fine.
Mhm.
And later, spinal will straight, and the same with leg. My
The standing.
child and grandchild standed on my hand 11 days, 12 days. Later, they have very long, nice legs, but they not start walk in age 1 month, because It's in brain. My youngest grandchild started in age 8 months, started to step with his own body, very like good balanced. But normally they started to walk like 10 months.
So it's
Okay.
again building resilient children, giving them challenges to overcome and things to adapt to. But what are some other safety considerations when we're training kids at home, for example? Because we can come to your class here, but if somebody's now watching, let's say in the States, and wants to try these things and help raise resilient kids and help raise like talented kids themselves and exercise their babies, what are some safety considerations aside that you just said about the wrists, that you just can't hold the wrists, the baby must grab on? Is there like any other things to pay attention to?
First, like here, we have a mat. You must have some soft places. Watch that there are not near some chairs or some other stuff that you need have space.
Mhm.
And you must be always, it's like in action. You can't be drunk.
Obviously.
Obviously, I am principal. I never drink any alcohol.
Mhm.
And since married in 1986, never. I even eat candies if there inside is some kind of alcohol. I'm very focused. You must be focused and start very with very soft exercises. Always like easy way, and you must watch good professional teachers or listen how they said. Not I just I try. You must how the fingers, how they hold, how I explain. Not just some comment I read and maybe they know. Try to watch correctly
Mhm.
what I said, how I put. Even here in lesson, I said that the thumbs must be where near the ups, but they put other way. I put correctly. They again change hand.
Yeah,
You must always look how you hold your children.
yeah, because it's as you said as well during training, it's like we hold him like this because so he can't fall out of our hands. Our fingers are stopping him from moving anywhere. So it's like these movements and everything is secure. There's like it looks like a lot of movement and it looks like he's like flying around and just like not safe. But actually, it's like you're very much in control.
Yeah, and all movements must be like
Smooth.
smooth. Yeah.
And I
not
think,
not like
yeah.
I never did this kind of exercises like people think and speak about this
Shaking baby thing.
yeah shaking
Shaking.
baby syndrome. It's I never do this kind. And also I don't know how in United States, but in bathroom here in Estonia we take a little baby and go to wash in bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere is stone. You hold this with one hand and clean the bottom. I never did here so dangerous acrobatical exercise
True.
as you doing every single day at home. Everywhere is stone, water. It's clay
Slippery.
that you take soap and or some kind.
Yeah, it's actually true. Like when Oscar was born, I realized like how easy it is actually to like drop the baby. Like
Yes,
it's
at home.
scary.
And even with my children, how they run at home and kick on the head when they play.
Mm-hmm.
But here we doing also. If, for example, you have 2 or 3 children and you start to play, normally it's finished that 2 heads going boom. But try to look that you play with one child, or that choose 2 or 3 children together, not make hurt something. But when we do acrobatics, gymnastics with our babies, I knew what next exercise. And baby, they are smart. They even put own body for next exercises. Sometimes when I saw that I forget what is next exercise, but baby already put your body, now it's coming, because it's muscle memories.
Yeah, they remember what
They
what
remember,
yeah.
and we both knew what we must do very softly.
Is there such a thing as starting too late when training children? Because we started at 3 months old, you recommend at 3 months old, and now somebody's watching thinking, okay, my son is like 1 year and 1 month. It's too late for me to start.
My experience is that 3 month old child, they have already like
Neck muscle
strong
development.
muscles, and better to do acrobatics 3 months until 7 months or 8 or 9. But when parents said, we have time, let me like grow up, but 11 months when a child will walk, they already knew something, and they run away, and they want or drink or eat or sleep or something, but they not speak yet, and parents not recognized what's the problem. And so if you come to my classes first time with 1 year child, it's like better to come 3 months,
Yeah.
or already with like 4 years, 5 years. They again, they are very strong and smart.
Yeah.
But if you continue, like you came to 3 months and continue every week, better every day, and so maybe in 1 year, 1 year off, maybe a little bit problems, but you can do every day and they continue normal.
You also teach, you mentioned ballet schools, right? And other sports where children do sports. What would you advise to, let's say, schools or, other, like maybe like a ballet school that wants to incorporate more acrobatics into their curriculum? What would you recommend for them to do as first?
I taught acrobatics in theater school
Mm-hmm.
for actors, and in dance schools, and I like to mix different like styles: breakdance, yoga, fitness, ballet, everything. And in my mind, uh, better to mix your strength to be strong, your flexibility, your coordination. And if you want to um, go some competition, you must be original.
But what is it that I can do better if I want Oscar to be stronger, smarter, more resilient, be great at acrobatics, have great body control, and be a healthy baby? What is it that I can do?
Look at you. You are not overweighted. You probably eat healthy. You probably going outside to in a fresh air.
Yep.
And normally, like with money come to this place where money already is. It's the same with health, and like people strength. If you're strong, you train your body more. Like me, I like physical work on my summer house. I like to do work. I was building engineering, but I like physical work. I like to train my body every day, around 3 hours in gym. 1 hour strength, 2 hours stretching to be more flexible. And it's advice to you as well that if you can to do something, you will like it more. If you are not going on elevator up, I saw in supermarket some people stand on elevator. It's to me to stand on elevator most difficult exercise. I must learn it. I can
You can walk.
walk
Yeah.
because it's made for go faster, and I like to not with one step. I normally in my when I was younger, 3 steps, 3 steps, 3 steps. Now I am soon 61. I go 2 steps, 2 steps, 2 steps. And people, if you walk, you will like it. Maybe you like bicycle. Sorry, I'm not a bicycle man, but I do uh, other things. But if you do something, you start to like it because you all the time better and better and better.
I
But-
got a taste of acrobatics just early on, and I liked it.
But in terms of liking these things and loving these things, where do you draw the line between when I'm making my child do this and they don't want to versus making play and fun for them so that they wanna keep doing it? You know, as like a lot of children are raised as athletes, and as soon as they're old enough to make their own decisions, they hate that they were trained, they hate the sport that they were doing and spent their life on. They want to do anything else. So where does this happen, and where is the line on how you can keep it fun and engaging for the children so that they still like what they're doing?
Okay, you go with your maybe in different countries, in different ages, you go to school, maybe 6, 7 years old, and maybe some uh, people said to him something bad, and this child will say, I not like it school, I not go anymore to school. You will say, okay, you agree? No,
No.
Yeah,
you must
well,
educate. Okay, maybe it's the same with play viola or piano. Lot of children play music. Some very they like it, but I knew that lot of parents want that they must play piano. Later, when they grow up, teenagers, maybe adults, some people will say, it was most bad time in my life. It's piano lessons. But other, maybe 50-50, I don't know.
mhm.
The 50% said, now I understand how useful it was. I am now can play piano. And the same with a lot of different things that it's not good to train with hard methods, but you must try to explain, and it's maybe good, maybe not, to give some gifts,
Bribe.
maybe
Rewards.
maybe pay some money,
Motivate, reward.
motivate.
It's motivation.
Yeah, motivation, but it's your season. Maybe my motivation it's different as your child with your child. Maybe one child, like after training lesson, drinks sugar, lot of sugar. Yes, but other can scroll in 5 phone 1 hour or 2 hours after lessons. but maybe later the child tell you, no, I go to gym or I go to uh, athletics because there I have lot of friends. I like to move, and they will. How? Maybe you this day sick and you can't travel.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's my lesson. You must drive me, and
Yeah.
they will accept from you that you like pay from trainings. And my English is very rough, but hopefully everybody understand.
Yeah, I guess it's a lot of like what children see in their parents and how, how like you come here as well and you like enjoy it and it's like it's fun.
Yeah, I'm not just making him do it and him do these
Exactly.
things. I'm playing with him. I'm also exercising and I also like these things. So the way I approach it, I try to make it like play for him and always keep it fun for him. I mean, but who's to say that working hard cannot be fun either? So it's like me keeping it play and playful doesn't mean that at some point I'm not going to push him.
And one very interesting and bad time was Corona or COVID time.
Mhm.
In a lot of countries, people and also children needed to stay at home. And a lot of people understand, it's good to do nothing.
Mm.
And now it's very different, very difficult to start again.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if you visit every day gym, it's strange. One day, no lessons. How can I live today?
Yeah,
Nothing to do.
During COVID lockdowns, when everything was locked down, I was the fittest I had ever been because I was so bored. I was just exercising.
Yeah, but a lot of children also became addicted to TVs and
I
to
mean,
like
that is terrible.
screens because the parents just didn't know what to do with them, right?
Oh yeah,
They
because
had-
nobody spent time at home so much with their kids,
Yeah.
and the kids just started picking up parents' kind of habits, let's say.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we know about the safety, like how should people not do it over the stone floors and hard floors and make sure that there's like no furniture around, so you need space. But what are the exercises that people can start with at home if they don't have the opportunity to be in Estonia and train with you? What they can do at home with their babies right away?
I always start warm up exercises, keep from legs, from hands, and around 10-15 minutes to like warm up exercises. But
So these are just like holding the legs, doing the bicycle,
yeah,
just
some
taking apart, putting
stretching,
together,
some
2 legs at a time, then
maybe
hand movements.
I explain like
Yeah.
with legs, this kind, blah, 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 and different this kind exercises. And there is like some babies who afraid up and down,
Who are afraid to be upside down.
upside down. Yes, but I recommend to do these exercises, for example, in bed,
Mm-hmm.
not in air, but you in bed and take just from legs. Second, some babies afraid to
Afraid of heights.
to be higher, so just keep on a hand or sit on hand or stand on hand, later on shoulder, but sometimes you must be on the knees to be in lower position. And some babies afraid if you relieve your hand a little bit, so like jump up and a little bit, but some children like going like cramp. Ooh. And so you must just without relieve your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I recommend just start every day maybe 4, 5, 6 easy exercises, and like grow up with step by step. and look which kind exercises your baby like, and more harder and harder. And if you want some kind very nice exercise to do, but you thought that this exercise not like my baby not like, so let it be last exercise.
Mhm.
Because if you start with this, baby start cry, and you can't do anymore. Maybe one of the lastest, so something happy, last exercise, and everything is happy.
If people are looking for video guides with specific exercises, then they can find them through Lembi's account, right? The
Acro baby kids.
Acro Baby Kids on Instagram.
Yes.
So that's where you can find the baby exercises and good samples on what you can start training.
Yeah, and I think
with-
it always comes down to like listening to and looking at what the baby feels and
Yeah.
how they're liking it. Because Oscar, for example, loves the UFO. Like I think that's his favorite one. So yeah, you always have to pick
Little
one
hip
that is
stretch,
like
yeah.
And if you want to watch very crazy and amazing daughter Endla, how she climbing up on the silk or in this way,
Mhm.
and how beautiful she is in circus. You must check out Endla Vaher.
Yeah, we're gonna add all the links. And Vello Vaher, that's your account.
Yes, Vello Vaher.
So that's where people can find you. And so, yeah, perfect. Vello, thank you for taking the time to speak with us, share your knowledge with us, and
For training our baby.
yes, for training our baby, for helping us raise resilient kids. It's a lot of fun always, and I'm very glad we started training with you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Same here. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
for
being
asking.
here.